and welcome to another tech demo with Fabegra. Albert, you look glorious.
I thought that coming here in Monza, it was a good moment to pay tribute to all the marshals that are working hard in every single track to make this possible. So
absolutely, we couldn't go racing without them, and so we're going to focus in on the job and the role of marshals. You are wearing the kit that they wear out on track, but we've got a veritable smorgasbord of things to run through in this tech demo. Beautiful colours. Let's start with the green flag. That's what we see being waved at the back of the grid before we go racing. So what does it really mean to the drivers?
We need to communicate to the drivers to let them know that something is happening, good or bad, but we need to let them know. So a good way to do it is to move something, and if it's in a color, we can change the meaning of the single color. So it's a way to communicate mainly from the race director to the drivers through the marshals that are on track.
Absolutely. So the marshals are allowed to wave these as and when they want. The race direction don't have to tell them. So we got the green flag that we know about.
Easy.
Track clear.
Track clear.
Let's go.
Like
we
in
can
a traffic
race.
light, can we go? We can go.
Session
no
is
problem.
on. We then got a blue flag. We hear this quite a lot with drivers complaining.
Blue
flags. Did he not see the blue flag? So what does this one mean?
So it means that the car that is behind you is trying to overtake when maybe lapping.
Yes.
Mainly, is someone is lapping you, you have to slow down and let it pass.
Absolutely. You've got to make way, stay to one side of the track, off the racing line. And again, the marshals can wave that without telling,
it's a little bit different between free practice, qualifying or race, but we're going to go to only one meaning, so it's going to be easier for everyone.
Then we got this one, the red and the yellow. Now, this is a very jazzy one, but this one means something is out on track, on the surface.
Yeah, it's slippery. It means that the grip of the track has go down. There is less grip because it's of oil, because it's water, because and gravel, for example, there is something that makes the track a little slippery. So we tell the driver, be careful, because in the next corner on this micro sector, there's something wrong on the track, so be careful, slow down.
Is this also the one that they fly if there's an animal on track? I think
there is.
I
don't know.
I think there's a line in the rules about an animal on track. It's similar to this one. We can check it out.
For Canada, it's okay.
Exactly, marmots, watch out. Then we've got the white flag. So what does this one mean?
It means when a marshal is waving, because they are waving every single flag, but this one stays fixed.
Right.
The slippery one, but all the others are waved like.
And it's quite a nice,
with the style,
nice
with the style, a little bit of.
You've got
rhythm,
the style.
Look at that. Okay.
You've got it.
Yeah, I stopped all that.
Okay.
So it means that there is a very slow car on track.
Yes.
So ahead of that point, there could be a very slow car on track. So letting the drivers know that to be careful.
So that could preempt, I'm guessing, the next flag, the yellow.
Yes. Yellow. We can have two options with the yellow. Only one single yellow flag. It means there is a danger on track. It means that the drivers has to slow down and be ready to change direction. So it's been a lot of polemics between this system or the two yellow flags waved, that it means the danger is even bigger.
Double waved yellows, absolutely. And you can lose a lap, you can lose your time.
And you have to be ready to stop immediately.
Absolutely.
And to show to the stewards that you clearly have slowed down and practically saying destroyed your lap. So there's no chance you setting a time on the lap.
Absolutely, got to keep an eye on the dash. And then we move to the red flag. This is what we don't really want to see. That means
there is a line here.
Oh, there's a line. There is a line here. Tell me what that's about.
It means that all these flags can be shown by their own marshal. So if there is a danger on track, they can show without calling the race director. But situations like the red flag, it cannot be shown by the marshal criteria.
They need the race direction to tell them what's going on.
It's not only with the red flag that it means that the race or the test or the qualifying is stopped. They need to go instantly to the situation that or the place, the red light line that the race director say the race is suspended. Also with the safety car.
Yes. So the safety car board.
Yes.
And then is that the same for the virtual safety car as well?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same. They have boards, pistol safety car, focus yellow, like for example in Formula E, in different races, different colors. They show the yellow flag, but also this board saying there is a safety car on track. And as the red flag, it must be mandated by the race director.
Right, so the race director needs to tell the marshals what to do in that case.
Exactly.
But with the flags we discussed before, the marshal can go for that.
Yeah, and obviously, the race director and clerk, of course, is depending on which is taking the decision, can say to the marshals to take off or show or give it away, whatever they are showing.
Now we've got some interesting ones here.
Yep.
Now this is lovingly called the meatball flag.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see why. It's got a big juicy meatball right in the middle.
In the middle.
This one means,
Yep.
tell us what
I
it
like
actually
your
means.
style, but it's a little bit dangerous.
Yes, I know.
It's yellow flag in
I'm
your
yellow
case.
flag. I need to be yellow flag, potentially even red flagged if
Yeah.
I'm honest. What does the meatball flag really mean?
These are shows on the main straight, where the checkered flag is shown. You could see a flag like this. It means this goes together with the number of the car that is related to. It means that the car has something broken, there is a wing that is hanging or is dangerous for the other drivers, so they are calling the driver to get into the pit lane and the team to repair it.
To fix something wrong
Yes,
with
to
the
fix.
car. And then I suppose if you ignore a flag like the meatball flag, or you're committing several sort of crimes out on
Yeah.
track, then you might be shown this one, the black one.
Black, not nice color.
Disqualified.
Anywhere. Yeah, so it means that you have to stop immediately because you're going to be disqualified by the stewards. There is another flag that is black and white, 50%, that it is like a warning. If you are doing something not
Unsportsmanlike, yes.
Yes,
We want
that's it.
sporting
It's a
behaviour, of
warning.
course, in the sport, so that's a warning, isn't it?
Yeah, I warn you, don't be careful. If not, I will show you the black one.
The black flag.
Okay.
And then there's one missing, which I love. Obviously, it's the one we wave at the end of a race. It's the checkered flag.
You're true. But because the Tech Talks is a never-ending story, so we keep that. That's the flags. That's a traditional, original, and it's good. It's still on the tracks now.
Yes.
We can see that. But as everything in Formula One, we're progressing. We're going to the technology.
Exactly. So we've got a huge panel here
Yep.
with different buttons that you can press. And
Yes.
so are these out at all the Marshal posts around the track?
Yes, and it's connected. In Monza, there is up to 17.
Wow.
In every single microsector, we have a light like this that is also following FIA rules. They need to accomplish a certain laws, a certain regulations to be on track. And there is two different situations. The one that goes through Bluetooth, like this one,
Right.
so the marshal can move and get closer to the car or get closer where the incident is, and pressing the different buttons that you can see on this panel. You see when it's changing.
And that sends a message back to the race director
Yes,
as well
instantly.
to tell them what you're up to out on
Exactly.
track.
And this is the one that we have here in Monza. There is 17 all around the circuit.
Wow.
And the marshals have this display. Okay.
And in the same way, they can press the button, send the message
Exactly.
back.
Not all the functions. For example, they can put the green flag.
Racing.
Yes. For example, if you are on a yellow flag situation like this, the system automatically it switches on the green light on the following panel if there is nothing. So the system itself is managing all the panels depending on how is the situation. So if we are in a yellow flag here and on the following one there is nothing, automatically is the green light there.
Right, okay, so it's sort of interactive, it knows what it's doing.
Exactly.
And in terms of the drivers knowing what's going on, because we're talking about the marshals talking to the race direction,
Yep.
how do the drivers, apart from when the flags are flying, how do they know what's going on?
Exactly for the same reason. This is, for example, a yellow flag. We can switch it off. This is a double yellow flag. It's completely different, so they know that is going on. And this signal is the same signal they have on the steering wheel.
So it's totally replicated there. So when we
Exactly.
hear drivers saying they couldn't see a flag, that helps to make sure they have seen the message on their dash, on their steering wheel.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Same situation. And for example, if there is a red flag, the marshal, as you see, they don't have the red flag button because it needs to be activated. It needs to be decided by the clerk of course, for the race direction, is where they switch all together in a minute. It's just pressing the button.
One button and
1
everyone...
second, no 1 minute. 1 minute is too much. In Formula One is a day. I will show you one thing before we stop this. For example, what happens in a track like a Spa, where it can start raining in one point of the circuit.
Yes, we do. We have localized weather, don't we there?
I'm a marshal and I want to say to the drivers, it's raining here. Easy. I take the slippery button, I press it for 5 seconds.
I love that one.
Yeah, I'm saying to the drivers, in this corner it's raining. And this goes straight away to the race director, to the clerk of course, and the teams can say or can see that in this corner it's raining.
So they can then tell the driver on the radio,
Exactly.
look out, it's raining, turn
It's raining
5.
in corners
Yeah,
number
exactly.
5.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, yeah.
Now, Albert, I've loved seeing all of the flags, how the marshals communicate with the race direction, but there are some things on this side of the desk that I'd love to take a look at.
Has other
roles,
works, other jobs
absolutely.
to do. Because if there is an electrical problem, they have these special gloves on the car just to push the car.
And that's because there's a little bit of a link with the electric system.
Yes,
and
the red light
system.
we showed the last week. And if, for example, there is a leak, there is oil on track, there is water, something that can make the track dangerous. They have this special material that you can see.
Sort of cement dust.
Yes.
And they pour that on the liquid or on the substance. And then I guess they don't want it to be picked up too much by the car. So do they use this then to...
Yep, and a blower.
And a blower.
And a blower. I have everything.
Got all the gear.
I have everything. So they clean completely the track, and whenever it's ready to go, they just put the green light, they let that know to the race director or to the clerk of course, and they can go again.
Fantastic. Unbelievable, the role of the marshals. Fabulous to see all the flags, to learn all about their meanings and see the other jobs that the marshals have to do over the course of a race weekend. Albert, yet again, another fabulous tech demonstration. I think you should stick in the suit. I think it suits you.
Yeah, really?
Well,
I wish.
I think you're a Max Verstappen fan in that particular outfit.
I'm not. I'm a fan of Max Verstappen, but this is for another reason. This is for.
We're fans of the marshals.
Yes,
there we go.
Yeah.
Albert, thank you so much. Another great tech demo.